Dress professionally. In most schools, this means that jeans will be worn only on casual Fridays. You see, I'm wearing jeans today. I'm very casual today. I'm seldom this casual. But I just woke up this morning and felt like being this casual. And the way our dress code is for teachers, I'm allowed to on Friday. You never see me like this any other day. You have never seen me like this any other day of the week. I only would dress this way on Friday. Every other day, I'm dressed professionally. Now, if your teacher says, at our school, we can wear jeans every day, and you notice that they do, then you can do it too. But you better let me know that, because if I pop in for an unannounced observation, then on your observation, I'm going to count off heavily for being out of dress code. So if your teacher says that, then you email me. Let me know, and I will probably confirm it with the teacher, and then we'll go from there. All right, here's a big deal. And guys, I'm sorry, this is really addressed mostly to girls. But as the weather grows warmer, be careful about your choice of dress. Girls, do not wear low-cut jeans. And it doesn't even have to be jeans. Lots of trouser slacks are low-cut too. Here's the deal. You are going to be, especially in your elementary classrooms, you're going to be on the floor like this. Low cut in the back. I want you to do this, guys. I want you to squat down. And I want you to have somebody walk behind you and check you out. And if they can see anything remotely resembling a crack, you do not wear those pants. All right? I don't care how long your shirt is, because sometimes you might not just be like this. Depending on the age of your children, you might be like this. I don't care how long your shirt is. You check out the back of your pants. You have somebody do that. That's called the crack check. And you better do it. Seriously. Because let's say you're in 3rd grade, 4th grade, and that's what happens. I'm telling you, every 4th grade boy is talking about it at dinner that night. You do not want to be the subject of the dinner table. You don't want to be the talk at recess. You want to make sure you're covered, literally and figuratively, okay? So moving along in the same line of thought, tops. You cannot wear anything that's going to dip. Sometimes it's a V-neck, sometimes it's a scoop neck, but you're going to be helping little kids like this. And I can promise you, if a little kid can see down your shirt, they will not hear you when you're talking about math. Because that's all they will see, and that's all. Am I right, guys?
It works for big kids too.
5th grade? Yeah. So you must be very careful. Now, a lot of you might get something, a top, and it seems to you like it's okay, because when you're standing up and you're looking at it, it comes up high enough, it looks okay. You have to do, just like you do the squat check, you've got to do the lean check. You've got to lean over and have a friend tell you, does this gap down? Can you see down my shirt? Seriously. You think that's funny, but it's serious. Because you're going to be doing that. And you need to make sure that you're good. All right. Shoes. This is number 2. Guys and girls. No flip-flops or any flop type shoes. Now, zoom in or just look down there at Elizabeth's tacos. Those are fine. Yeah. But
Not fine.
No, Taylor's
not good.
Look, Taylor's are not. Pull them back up, Taylor. They do have a back, but this, hold your foot up. This is the problem.
This is
the problem. Because it's a kind of a sandal that can be separated from underneath her foot. Because if you go out to recess with the kids and they're crawling up jungle gyms, slides, that kind of stuff, or you are doing that too, when that separates from your foot, it could cause you to fall, it could cause them to trip, that kind of stuff. No rainbows, Yeah.
For like guys, does it necessarily have to be a collared shirt? Like I have like polo T-shirts. They're like not collared. Can I wear one of those just like tuck it in, or does it have to be
Yeah,
a
that's
collared
fine.
shirt? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Mary?
If our teacher wears flip-flops, can we? Because I know all my teachers in elementary school wore sandals. Like if our teacher does, can we?
Yes, if your teacher does, it depends on if you're going to be doing things the same as the teacher, or if the teacher's going to have you doing things that she's not, crawling around and stuff. It's something that you should ask about. But, you know, the reverse goes for don't take the opposite extreme and go with high heels. Because here's what happens with high heels. You're on the floor like this with high heels. Can you see me?
Yeah, I got it.
Where are my heels if I'm wearing high heels? They're literally, they're straight out behind me and
Taylor,
could trip
can you
somebody
demonstrate?
or hurt. So
demonstrate?
that's if my toes are on the floor and my shoes are up. If, on the other hand, my feet are all the way down, my heels are sticking straight up. And that's dangerous. So you want to make sure that you don't wear that kind of high heels. So, you know, hit the middle, look good. No ratty tennis shoes, that kind of stuff.
But like wedges would be okay?
Sure.
What are wedges?
Oh god. I don't think it's, draw a picture.
It's just a heel that's filled in.
Okay.
They're wedges.
Okay. C. Look around at the teachers in your school and dress in a similar fashion. This does not mean that you need to go out and buy a new wardrobe, but you do need to take care in the clothes you choose. This is big, and this is why I put it in bold and in blue.
Stop.
You are representing Dutch Fork High School, and both how you look and what you do will have a huge impact on how the faculty, staff, and students at your field experience school view Dutch Fork. Take this responsibility seriously. There are families, children, teachers, faculty, staff at that school who have never had an encounter with Dutch Fork High School, will not ever have an encounter with Dutch Fork High School beyond you. That means that you hold the reputation of the teacher cadet program and the entire high school all by yourself. Now, whether or not that's fair, that's reality. You don't want to be the topic at the grocery store line or at a soccer or baseball game where those girls at Dutch Fork, you got to believe what how they come to dress to school. You won't. They let them do whatever. I did have a cadet one time who sat in the back of the room texting.
Uh-oh.
And I heard about that from the teacher. I heard about it from parents. And ultimately that cadet was removed from the class. I'm not even sure she passed. So you have to be very, very careful about what you do. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if like 8th grade does it anymore, but I remember when I was in 8th grade, they went to Washington D.C. like right before spring break. So if they do have a field trip like that.
Okay, good question. Thanks. If your class goes on a field trip, and I know of at least one class that's going on a field trip next week. If your class is going on a field trip, there are two options. This is what I tell the teachers. I'll tell you the same thing. You can either go observe another class. That gives you a great opportunity. Let's say you're in 4th grade and the whole 4th grade goes, or you're in 8th grade and the whole 8th grade goes. Then you go into a 7th grade class, or you go into a 2nd grade class, or some other class and spend that time in observation. So that gives you a good balance of ages and grades and subjects. Or if they invite you and you really want to go on the field trip with them, you can, but it's an unexcused absence from school that you would have to take. That can't count as your full day. Because your full day has to have all the school routines, all that kind of stuff.